Okay, so there's a couple of special tests that we do in the lumbar spine, not many. One of them is a straight leg raise, which I guess you'd kind of include with your neuro, but I wanted to show you a few tips for how to do that. So, first thing, I wouldn't do a straight leg raise on everybody, and you've got to be a bit careful about the tension that you're putting onto it. If somebody has a positive neuro, there's really no need to do a straight leg raise. The nerve's already irritated, don't wind it up and pull on it. Occasionally you might want to do it just to show the patient, but generally as a rule you don't need to do it. When you're doing a straight leg raise, it's important to keep the knee straight. So a lot of times when people are really tight, they'll bend the knee and you'll get a different measurement. Another trick is actually making sure you keep the knee straight and a little bit of pressure down just to stabilize the pelvis. And then my hand here is keeping his knee straight, and I'm doing it very slowly until I start to feel some tension. Now, Daddy may not feel that tension yet, but I know that's when he's starting to get some. Can you feel that? Yeah. So full range would be 90 degrees. Danny, you've got 55 degrees. Now, if I wanted to sensitize it and make sure it was neural tension, you don't have any neural symptoms, do you? So then what we can do is just test it's not his hamstrings. So I know it's not because it's 55 degrees, so his hamstrings would have to be super tight. But when you first start to feel that, tell me. Yeah. Good. So I'll come down a little bit off that and then apply dorsiflexion. What's happening? Cool. So that's not his gastroc or his hamstring, that's his sciatic nerve. And that was a positive straight leg raise. Quickly, you can also just screen his hamstring, and he is tight through his hamstring as well. Full range would be 90 degrees. So that's our 90-90 test. But that's not your hamstring that's stopping you there. Okay? If you've done that and you're still probably cleared neuro, cleared everything else, still thinking there's something going on, we can do a slump. So if you can sit up for me. Be really careful with this one. I only do this after I basically checked everything else. Sorry about the noise. Danny, what I want you to do is put your hands behind your back and then put your chin on your chest. So chin on your chest, and then I want you to slump down. So I would do that first, just to see if it brings anything on. And the second thing we're going to do in a second, Danny, is I want you to very carefully lift this leg up. Now I won't passively do it to begin with, I get him to do it because I don't want to wind him up. So chin on your chest, slump down, and maintaining that, and straightening your leg. Okay, feeling anything?
Just the hamstrings.
Okay, it's probably not his hamstrings, but we could check that by doing that again. Now lifting your leg up, and then lifting your head up. Does your hamstring suddenly go away? No? Okay, it might be his hamstrings. But if somebody had some sort of symptoms which Danny doesn't have, then you'd be trying to provoke them. So if they say, yeah, that's my back pain, great, you know there's a neural tension issue. Okay, so there are special tests for the lumbar spine.